Yep. It's like super early in the morning, but I'm gonna put my announcement out there. My announcements to all my brothers and sisters, all my family members, and to all of America. It's about time to say enough is enough. One voice is loud. 1,000 voices are louder, but millions of voices are extra loud. It's time to put a stop to this bullshit and voice your concerns. Your rights are being violated left and right, and everybody's just sitting back and holding their hand on their hiney and accepting it. I just stopped in 3 different places to get a cup of coffee in fucking Virginia, and I can't even get a fucking cup of coffee. But yet I can bring all your supplies and all your materials to you, but I can't get a fucking cup of coffee. This is bullshit, people. You need to start fighting back. You know, I want to put something out there and see if you all understand. The outbreak supposedly started in China. China's already put all their people back to work, reopened their doors, all that good stuff. Yes, it started in January. Who is their neighboring country? I'll put that at pause, let you think for a second on that. Then I'll answer it for you. Their neighboring country is Russia. How many outbreaks did you hear of in Russia? Now, I know we got spies. I know we have people with voices, and we got people even in our, streams and group sessions from other countries. So obviously somebody knows. Well, the last count I heard, 0. Russia has had no epidemic. What do you see wrong with this picture, ladies and gentlemen? It's about time you fight back your government and get rid of that thing that they want extra, which is that extra government control. I'm not saying go out there and be violent. I'm not saying go out there and cause mayhem, because that's what they want you to do. I'm saying redress your government. Start putting in the complaints. Call the hotlines. Make your opinions and your values known. And even do it to the major media. The major media can't handle the call flood. They'll have to do something themselves, because you'll be interfering with their business when they cannot do their normal broadcast. They're going to have to make a special broadcast to say, hey, look, America is upset. America is done with this. Stop lying to them and get back into business. It's not going to happen by one voice. It's not going to happen by 20 voices. It's going to take a whole lot of voices to make your voice heard. Is that not our First Amendment? Freedom of speech. Is that not our First Amendment? The right to protest without violence. Ladies and gentlemen, they're scaring you. They're scaring you hard. I've already been in 9 different states, and in most cases, it's business as usual. I am healthy as an ox. I am not sick, nor have I gotten sick. And I've been in many public and private areas. Here's another thing about Pennsylvania. They did shut down the rest areas. They did reopen the rest areas, but not for their actual facility. They reopened their areas with porta-johns. Where are you most likely to get more contact of disease than in a porta-john, where a company comes out and cleans it every other day just to, you know, empty it so it can be reused again. And that's the real think-abouts. I see that I have a chat in there, but I don't have chat up, so let me put that up. I wanted to get my rant out there real quick. Alright, oh, I got Vet Kimmy and Country Boy News. Good morning, both yous. Vet Kimmy, did you get your TV up and working? Wonderful, love it. Is it working good? No problems? As if there's problems, we can get that fixed. I know I'm an asshole. You don't need to tell me. I've already known that since the day I was born. When Dad said, "Oh, there's another little asshole." Beautiful. Well, I hope you're happy with it. And remember, it is a smart TV. It's a mini computer in that thing. He told me you received it. He told me the issue. Gave me your phone number. I did try calling, but he didn't tell me that you plugged it in and checked it all out. Yeah, that's what he explained to me. And you did the right thing, you know, dry her out before you ever put that electrical cord in the wall. Yeah, I know. That was a very stupid act that they did. And I would definitely file a review on that as far as the service, and the person who delivered that will be on that invoice anyway when he scanned it. They knew that was an improper delivery. But yeah, I mean, as far as my rant goes, we need to get our people and anybody who's listening to start pushing back at our government. We need to close this thing down, man. And it's not the fact that, you know, yeah, there's a risk. There's a risk for everything. Let's take it back in time a little bit. When the swine flu came out, it was an epidemic. They called it an epidemic. When the swine flu killed over 1 million people, they didn't have a national pandemic. They called it an epidemic. What's our count now for this C virus? 215 was the last I heard. Dang, we haven't even touched 2% of the swine flu. We haven't touched 2% of the I just said it. That's what happens when I get a little upset. I forget my words right away. Well, in any regards, I already said it, but we haven't even scratched the surface of being serious. And all these little local state governors and mayors are eating it up. They're getting control of their states, overpowering. That's why it's underneath the different martial law. It's the martial law with the T. It's a medical martial law, which is not a complete 100% shutdown. It's just a quarantine shutdown. Influenza. That's what I was talking about. Influenza killed over 1 million people within the first 17 days. My brain is just in 4 different atmospheres right now. You know, bringing up past history, remembering things that used to was to things that are now, and of course being upset. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a test to see if they can control their people, so when they do commit to that martial law, they've got 100% reason to do so. But the test is really not working out too well, is there? Because people are staying calm, to the most part. They can't use, 10, 15 incidents. They have to have each state going into a rampage, messing shit up, blowing shit up, burning shit down, to create that martial law. But, I just wanted to get out here and rant a little bit. I'm not ranting about my fellow YouTubers. I'm not ranting about somebody's, social life to where they're having problems with this person or that person, because that stuff does not matter to me. What matters to me is our freedom. And we are losing our freedom, even though it might be for a short time. That's going to show them what they can do and how they can do it. So, people of America, we need to fight back. Fight back with your words. Redress your government. Do not let them sit down. Blast President Trump all over his tweet, or any other government official that has a tweet account. Blast them through their hotlines, blast them through their organizations, your council, your mayor, your government, your senators. Hit them all. If they're going to have you sent home, make a day of it. You can still protect yourself and still conduct business as usual. Personal hygiene is the biggest part of protecting yourself. You don't necessarily have to wear a mask. Wearing a bandana or a scarf over your face, over your nose and mouth, still protects you. And whoever said that you can get it through your eyeballs, you are full of crap. Right there. Ding, ding, ding. It's by touch or inhalation. Through your nose, through your mouth. When you touch some surface and then you put your hands to your face and then you lick your lips, you now ingest it. It's through inhalation. It is not by skin contact. Learn your diseases. It's not an airborne disease. It can survive in the air for a little over 24 hours, but not in a major mass area. That's why protecting your nose and your mouth is the utmost important. And general hygiene, keeping your hands clean. You go to the bathroom, wash your hands. You go to a public place, Wash your hands, sanitize your hands if you can't get the soap and water. Few different aspects of sanitize. You can go out and get the bottle of sanitize, or you can carry around a bottle of rubbing alcohol, or you can use hydrogen peroxide. There's many ways of sanitizing your skin. I have a bottle of rubbing alcohol in the truck. I also have a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. You know, because I do get cuts and scrapes, so I already had that. So if I run out of alcohol, I got a backup. But I always use soap and water. It's the way you were brought up. Am I not correct? Am I not correct? Not pointing no fingers at nobody. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm asking everybody. Please redress your government. The more voices, the louder we get. The louder we get, pretty soon they're going to say, well, the American people got fed up with it. They're not going to let us push them around. It's time to put everything back to normal. We'll figure out something else in the later years. Well, by that time, we're going to have a whole new clan of government. So, you know, that's all I am asking. So I hope everybody has a pleasant Saturday. Hope you get great weather. At least to be able to enjoy your backyard if you don't go nowhere. And hope everybody stays safe and clean. That Kimmy, you have yourself a great day. Country boy, if you're still in there, you have yourself a great day too, my brother. Take care of them dogs, sweetheart. Love y'all. Peace. Jim the Trucker out.